It is almost impossible to pick an absolute favorite Dolly song, but obviously I Will Always Love You is one of my absolute favorites, one of the world's absolute favorites. It's so simple, it's straight to the point. She's not sugarcoating, she's not trying to be too clever about anything. It is the perfect thing to say, and it gets right to it. I will always love you. I was interested to feel like I had even more of a connection with her when she talks about growing up and not having a whole lot to do and just having to rely on her imagination. And I feel like that was very me. It was just me, and I just had me and what was in here. So I wish I had spent that time writing like Dolly did, but having that kind of imagination, I feel like it just made me relate to her even more. I feel like now we try so hard to like have that, radio success, and it's like we know we have the formula, and I feel like she never had a formula. She just sings her heart, and people hear that and they get that, and that's what it really should be all about. As far as her influencing my career, we're all just trying to be Dolly. Let's be honest. She is somebody that has set such an incredible example for all of us and paved such a path for us that there are so many of us that it's like, okay, if there was no Dolly, there would be no us. Dolly Parton's legacy, obviously music is part of her legacy, but I think her true legacy is how she has made the world better. She has the imagination library. She cares about children, and she cares about their imaginations, which she talks about. She could have just been Dolly Parton and taken her money and, you know what I mean, and just lived for herself. But she was given gifts by God. She takes them, she does the work, she uses them to glorify God, and she gives back. She cares about people, and that's her legacy. That's her true legacy.
Carrie, I think you're one of the greatest singers ever. I Will Always Love You was written for a voice just like yours. And I'm always so touched when people love that song, because it can be done so big or so little. Like when I recorded it, it was just a song straight from my heart with all that emotion, and I sang it with all that emotion in it. But then, of course, when Whitney did it, it just became this big worldwide sensation, and I was amazed that my little song could be that. The fact that so many people relate to that song is amazing to me in the ways that they do. I have people tell me they sang it at their dad's funeral, and I hear moms saying, oh, I cried, I played that when my son went off to college. And I've heard business partners say, that song fit us perfect when we were busting up our business. And so, of course, those couples, whether you're like having a love affair that you're not supposed to have and you still have to get rid of it, or if you're having a divorce or just breaking up, it just seems to fit people. But it is so simple. Like you said, the fact that it's so simple, it's so easy to sing and so easy to relate to, and I want to hear you sing it more than you do.